Hello, dear students. Myself, Rahul Kumar Sinha, once again in front of you. And today I'm going to give the lecture upon your subject merger and acquisition. And your first unit is merger and its types. Let us see what is the meaning of merger. Merger, it means where the two companies, they combine together for the purpose of carrying out the business. So you see, suppose if there is one company A and one company B, they are coming together, and now the company A and company B, they will work together in the future. This is the merger. So you see, the merger and acquisitions are collaborations between two firms. In a merger, two or more companies functioning at the same level combine to create a new business. So you see, the two companies, suppose if they are doing the same business, now they are coming together, now they are collaborating with each other to have, you can say, the more of the resources. Now they will have more of the physical resources, human resources, and now they will have the increased capacity of producing the goods and services so that they can generate more sales in the market. And even when they're having the huge amount of capital, they can undertake the new and the heavy projects, which can be, you can say, the profitable opportunity for the business. And in case of acquisition, a larger organization buys a smaller business entity for expansion. So you see, the merger and acquisitions are a strategic alliance between two or more companies. In mergers, companies join together to create a new firm by pooling their assets and resources. In acquisitions, however, one organization buys more than 51% shares of other business entity. So you see, the merger and acquisitions, they are the collaborations between two or more firms. And in case of merger, two or more companies functioning at the same level combine to create a new business entity. And in case of acquisition, a larger organization buys a smaller business entity for expansion. Both, you see, the merger and acquisition are the strategic alliance between two or more companies. In merger, company joined hand to create a new firm by pooling their assets and resources. So you see, these are the business strategies. Merger. Suppose one person is having brain and one person is having capital. The person who is having the brain, he is not having the enough capital to start the business. But the person who is having the capital is not having enough idea. So the brain here, it means he is having some innovative ideas, but he is in lack of capital. That's why he is not in the position to start the business. But suppose the one person he is having the brain and one person is having the capital. If they combine together, now there will be the idea, there will be the capital. So in this way, now the business can be started. The innovative idea can be given the practical shape, and business can be started. So you see, when the two persons, when the two minds, they are joining with each other, now they will have the, you can say, the more of the innovative ideas, more of the, you can say, the new thoughts, so that they can generate and do something, you can say, the new in the business. So the merger acquisitions, both are the strategies, you can say, the strategic alliance, where the two companies joining together to carry out their operations combinedly in the future. And the merger acquisition, you see, the two business, in the case of merger, the two businesses of similar size and the scale of operations combine into one new company. And the acquisition, you see, the one business buys another, often a smaller business. So in the case of merger, the two business, they are joining together. They are now combining together to form a new company. In the case of acquisition, one big business, you see, the one big business is buying the another smaller business. This is the acquisition. So as already you have seen in the last slide, the merger, the companies of the same size are combined together. Generally, in the case of merger, it happens that the companies of the same size, they combine together. It is not always the same case. in the case of acquisition, generally what happens, the larger companies acquires smaller companies. So there is a difference between merger and acquisition. Both are the strategies of the business, but in case of merger, they are coming together. But in the case of acquisition, the larger company acquires. It means they buy the smaller company. So you see the example here, the merger where the Disney and Pixar merged together to collaborate easily and freely. And in case of acquisition, Google acquired Android in August 2005. So you see acquisition, it means where the one company is acquiring another company. And in case of mergers, the two companies, they are merging together to collaborate easily and freely. So this is the two merger and acquisitions business strategies. And now again, you see the definition of merger. When two companies combine together to form one company, it is termed as merger of companies. The two companies aim to exist and the new company is formed. So suppose A is one company, B is another company. Now they are combining together. They are combining together. It means now there will be AB company. It is not the individual existence of the company will happen after the merger. It means now there will be a new company and the old company will cease to end. So the two companies end to exist and the new company is formed in the case of mergers. And in case of acquisition, you see the acquiring company takes over the majority stake in the acquired company, and the acquiring company continues to be in the existence. So in case of acquisition, you see the one company, suppose A is the acquirer company and B is the acquired company. It means that A is undertaking the majority stake in the company B. So company B control will be in the hands of A's company. Meaning of merger, so as already you have seen in the last slides that when we use the term merger, it means we are referring to the merging of two companies where one new company will continue to exist, and the term acquisition refers to the acquisition of assets by one company from another company. In an acquisition, both companies may continue to exist. However, throughout this course, we will loosely refer to merger acquisition as a business transaction where one company acquires another company. The acquiring company will remain in business, and the acquired company, which we will sometimes call the target company, will be integrated into the acquiring company, and thus the acquired company ceases to exist after the merger. So you see, in the case of mergers, generally what is happening that the two companies, they are joining together and there will be the new company. In the case of mergers, and in the case of the acquisition, there may be the case that both of the company may exist after the acquisition, may continue to exist after acquisition. So in the case of acquisition, you have seen that the one big company, the larger company, is acquiring the another company and it is taking the stake of the smaller business. Types of mergers and acquisitions. There are four types of mergers and acquisitions. One is the horizontal merger, vertical merger, concentric merger and acquisitions, and conglomerates merger and acquisition. So in this unit, you have to study about the types of mergers and acquisitions. So you see there are four types. So you should keep into, you can say into your mind that there are four kinds of mergers. One is the horizontal, one is the vertical, one is concentric, and one is conglomerate. So this is the last slide for this lecture. Let us see once again that what we have seen in the first video lecture of merger and its types. So today I have covered the merger and its types, and next day I will continue the same topic where I will describe you about the types of merger. So again, once again, you see the merger and acquisition. Merger, it means the two companies, now they are collaborating with each other, and in the case of acquisition, a larger organization buys a smaller business entity. And you have seen the example here, Disney and Pixar merged together to collaborate easily and freely. And in the case of acquisition, it means the larger company acquires the smaller company. So Google acquired Android in August 2005. And again, the definition you have seen, the two companies combines together to form one company. It is termed as merger. In case of acquisition, the acquiring company takes over the majority stake in the acquired company. And the meaning of merger. So merger, when you use the term merger, it means merging of two companies, where one new company will continue to exist. And in the case of acquisition, it refers to the acquisition of assets by one company from another company. So this is all about this video lecture. In the next video lecture, I will describe you about the types of merger and acquisition. As already you have seen, there are 4 types. So you will come to know more about these mergers. So thank you for now. And I would like to say that please go through the video lecture, and the same PPT I'm going to share in your classroom, so that you can go through the PPT too, and you can get a better idea about your subject merger and acquisition.